press the bell icon on the YouTube app and never miss another update.
Hi students, so in surface areas and volumes chapter, we are solving exercise 13.1 problems. So now we are into third problem. Please open your textbook to 13 page. Now we have completed two problems. We shall discuss about the third one. The floor area of a rectangular hall has a perimeter of 250 meter. So a rectangular hall. So this is given data, rectangular hall, and its perimeter is 250 meter. 250 meter. The cost of painting the four walls at the rate of cost of painting rupees 15,000. Rupees 15,000. So rate of painting rupees 10 per meter square. Now find a height. So we have to find height of the room, that is h we have to find out. Now here, so now if you take up, see, this is the rectangular hall, let us say. This is length and breadth of the hall. So here it is given L plus L and B plus B. This is perimeter, total perimeter of the hall is given. The hall's length and breadth. So all round the total perimeter is given. Suppose if I take area of wall, area of four walls, A equals, so how we will take the area, that is length into height, front wall and back wall, 2 times length into height. So 2 times LH plus side walls breadth into height, the left side and right side wall, side walls 2 times BH. So this is area equals 2 times, you observe here, you take H outside, L plus B into H. So this is nothing but 2 into L plus B is nothing but the perimeter, you observe here. So therefore area equals, I will write this underlined portion 2 into L plus B as perimeter into H. So the area of four walls in a room is nothing but the length of the perimeter. So total of all four walls multiplied by the height. So here it is given perimeter is 250 meter. Therefore area equals 250 H meter square. So when area is known, we can calculate the cost of painting. So this is the area in terms of H. Now therefore cost of painting equals area into rate per square meter. So area is 250 H, rate is rupees 10 per square meter. So this equals 2500 H is the cost of painting. But remember, the cost of painting is given as 15,000 rupees. So, but given cost of painting equals 15,000. So therefore, you put 15,000 here. Cost of painting is 15,000. So therefore, 15,000 equals 2500 H, or H equals 15,000 divided by 2500. So that is, so you will cancel 2 zeros, you will get 150 divided by 25 is 6. So therefore, height of the room is 6. Height of the room is 6 meters. So you can write therefore height of room is 6 meter. This is your concluding answer. So what we have done? We have taken the area formula. Area of the walls is 2 into LH plus 2BH, front and back wall and the 2 side walls, and we have rearranged it. H I have taken outside, 2 I have taken outside. 2 into L plus B is nothing but the perimeter. Perimeter value is given. 2 into L plus B value is given. So therefore, I have rearranged this fashion. This is the area in terms of H. So, but area is, when area is multiplied by the rate, we will get the cost, 2500 H. But 2500 H is the cost, but cost is given as 15,000. So therefore, I will equate these two. So you will get H is equal to 6. Now I will move on to next problem. Question number 4. Fourth question. The paint in a certain container is sufficient to paint an area of 9.375 square meters. So, paint in container is sufficient for 9.375 meter square. This means the area is given, area of paint is given. So this is nothing but area is given. How many bricks of dimensions brick dimension. Brick dimension 22.5 centimeter into 10 centimeter into 7.5 centimeter. So you can take this as brick length, brick breadth, brick height. Brick height. So can be painted out of this container. So this is the brick area. The paint is sufficient to spread in or to be painted for 9.375 meter square. And how many bricks of this size can be painted? Now, see, first we know this larger area, that is the paint which can be painted in 9.375 square meter. Let us calculate the surface area of the brick. So, the brick is so this is the brick size. This is like this. So it is 22.5 centimeter. This is L from here to here, and this is 10 centimeter, and the height is 7.5 centimeter. This is H. Now, surface area of brick. Surface area of brick. So, this equals, we have surface area of brick. It is a cuboid. The cuboid formula you have to take 2 times LB plus LH plus BH. LB plus LH plus BH. Now this is 2 times L. L is 22.5 into, so I will put a bracket like this, LB, B is 10 plus 22.5 into H is 7.5 plus breadth is 10 into H is 7.5. You simplify this. 468.75. This is 2 into 468.75. That equals, you will get 937.5. 937.5 centimeter square. So this is the surface of the brick. If this is the surface of the brick, how many such bricks can be painted out of the available quantity of paint? Now, see, you observe here, this is in meter square and this is in centimeter square. So we have to convert them into 1 unit. So then only we will be able to calculate the correct quantity. So therefore, I can write like this: the number of bricks which can be painted will be equal to, so total area, that is 9.375 meter square divided by 937.5 centimeter square. Now you observe here. So 1 meter is 100 centimeter. So what I do is 9.375 into 1 meter is 100 centimeter square divided by 937.5 centimeter square. So I will erase this and I will write here. Now we got number of bricks which can be painted equals, so 9.375 into 100 square into this is 100 square, that is 100 into 100 centimeter square divided by 937.5 centimeter square. Now see 2 plus 2, 4 zeros. So you will get, that is 9375 divided by 93750 divided by 937.5 centimeter square, and centimeter square cancels, you will get numbers. Remember this. So this is, you multiply and divide by 100 again, 10 again, 93750 into 10 divided by 937.5 into 10. For easy calculations, you can proceed like this. So you will get 93750 divided by 9375. So that is 100 numbers. That means out of the available paint, 100 bricks can be painted. So I will write here, therefore, out of the available quantity of 9.375 meter square, we can paint 100 bricks. of given size So this is how you have to. So given size means 22.5 into 10 into 7.5. So this size 100 bricks can be painted. So fourth one is over. I will erase this, dear students. So now fifth one, question number fifth. A cubical box has each edge 10 centimeter. Cubical box. Edge 10 centimeter. And another cuboidal box is 12.5 centimeter. Cuboidal. Box 12.5 long into 10 centimeter into 8 centimeter. Which box has the greater lateral surface area and by how much? Remember, lateral surface area, which has greater lateral. This word is very important. Do not calculate the total surface area, lateral surface area. Lateral surface area and how much? And how much? How much is the difference? Second question, which box has the smaller total surface area and how much? So we have to calculate both lateral surface area and the total surface area of the two figures. So now the cube is 10 centimeters. Quickly I will draw the diagram. This is the cube. So this is having 10 centimeter, 10 centimeter, 10 centimeter. This is L breadth. So that is, this is cube means we call it as A. This is also A. This is also A. Now, and the cuboidal is this. So this is 12.5, 10 and 8. This is L, B, H. LBH. Now, so now first lateral surface area, let us compare. Lateral surface area. So first one, lateral surface area of cube equals A equals, see, we know that lateral surface area means we have to exclude the top and the bottom, only the four walls we have to take into consideration. Therefore, it is 4a square is equal to 4 into a is 10, so that is 400 centimeter square. This is centimeter, therefore 400 centimeter square. So, lateral surface area of cuboid A equals, in this case, see, top and bottom we have to exclude. So, therefore, 2 times front and back, L into H plus sides, this is B into H, 2 times B into H, that's equal 2 times 12.5 into 10, 12.5 into 10 plus breadth is 10 into 8, 10 into 8, this equals. Now, so we will get this is 12.5 into 80, so this is 2 into 12, 60, 80, 125 plus 80. 12.5 into 8, front wall, 12.5 into 8, this is, sorry, H, 12.5 into H, and 10 into 8, so 196, 400, you will get 180. So, this is 360, area equals 360 centimeter square. Lateral surface area of cube is 400 and cuboid is 360 centimeter square. Now, the conclusion is the lateral surface of the cuboid is greater. Which one is greater? So, therefore, lateral surface area of cube is greater by, so by how much? This is 400, this is 360. So, I will calculate 400 minus 360 equals 40 centimeter square. This is the answer for the first question. Now, second question, the second question is 5b. Which box has this smaller total surface area and how much? So, total surface area we have to compare. So, now we calculate the both total surface area of cube A equals, see, for a cube total surface area we have the formula 6a square is equal to 6 into 10 square is equal to 600 centimeter square. 600 centimeter square. This is of course given in centimeters. Now total surface area of cuboid A equals, so total surface area we will go by this formula, all 6 faces, 2 into LB plus LH plus BH, so that is 2 into LB, so 12.5 into 10 plus LH 12.5 into 8 plus BH, so 10 into 8, so area equals, so this you will get 610 centimeter square. The question is, read the question, which box has smaller total surface area? See, out of these two, the smaller one is cube. So therefore, I will write cube has, therefore cube has smaller surface area. So by how much? By, so this is 610 and this is 10. So 610 minus 600 by equals, that is 10 centimeter square. 10 centimeter square. It is the having smaller surface area by 10 centimeter square. So this is the answer for question number 5. B. Now I will move on with the 6th problem. Question number 6. A small indoor greenhouse herbarium is made entirely of glass panes, including base, held together with tape. So 6 glasses are taken of appropriate size. They are arranged in such a way it forms the cuboidal greenhouse. So it is 30 centimeter long, 25 centimeter wide and 25 centimeter high. What is the area of the glass? So greenhouse, indoor greenhouse. Indoor greenhouse 30 centimeter into 25 centimeter into 25 centimeter. So this is L, B, H. Of course, B and H having same dimension here. So what is the total area of the glass? So it is something like this. This is length 25 centimeter and this is 30 centimeter. From here to here this is 30 centimeter and this is 25 centimeter. And this is also 25 centimeter. So this is L, B, H. So first question is, what is the area of the glass? So therefore, area of glass, question A, area of glass is nothing but the total surface area of a cuboid. So area of glass A will be equal to 2 times LB plus LH plus BH, 2 times LB. So 30 into 25 plus LH 30 into 25 plus BH 25 into 25. So this equals 2 times 750 plus 750 plus 625. So this equals 2 times 1500, 2125, 4250 centimeter square is the glass size required. Now, see, another important question is there in this. See, these are glasses. This is one glass. This is another glass. These glasses are fixed with the help of a tape in the edge. So, this is the edge. The question is, how much tape is needed for all 12 edges? The length of edges we have to calculate. So you know that there are 12 edges. There are 12 edges. So you can see this is the cuboid. See, at the top we have 4 edges. At the bottom we have 4 edges. Similarly, at the lateral side we have 4 edges and other side we have 4 edges. So any cuboid will have 12 edges. We have to calculate all the 12 edges. Front 4 edges, similarly back side 4 edges, top 4 edges, bottom 4 edges and the side wide 4 edges. So here the question is, we have to calculate the total length of the 12 edges. So this is for the part B of the question. Now we shall answer part B. How much tape is needed for all total edges. The total length of total edges is equal to, you can see here, front we have 30 into, so this is 30 into 2, and so 30 centimeter, 25, 25. So we have front 30 plus 30, or I will write 30 into 2. So if I put it in formula, you will get edge length is 2 times L plus L plus 2 times height, 2 times height. So this is for the front. Therefore I will take for the back, front and back, plus top and bottom. For top we will get, so this is L and B. So 2 times L, 1, 2, and 2 times breadth, 1, 2, 2 times breadth. So this is for the top, L plus L, 2 times L, B plus B, 2 times B. This is for the top, and bottom I will add one more, 2 times, plus sidewise. This is B and this is H. So there are 2B plus 2H. So again we will have 2. So this becomes 4L plus, this is L, 4L H, this is H, plus 4H, 4H plus 4L plus 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, we will get conclusion. Total length of the edges. I will make it simpler. Sixth B see, observe here. See, lengthwise in the bottom we have 1 and 2, top 1 and 2. We can take like that in a simple way, is equal to, so there are length. So how many lengths are there? L, there are 2 in the bottom, 2 in the top. So there I will write 4L plus. So now see the lengthwise edges, these are 2 in the top, 2 in the bottom, and the height, so here 2 and the other face 2. So similarly 4 times breadth plus 4 times height, or I will write 12 times L plus B plus H. This gives us the total length of the edges. So therefore 12 times L is 30 and B is 25 and H is 25. So 12 into 50 plus 30 is 80. So 960 centimeter. So that means ಹನ್ನೆರಡು ತೊಂಬತ್ತಾರು. ಐವತ್ತು ಮೂವತ್ತು ಎಂಬತ್ತು ಎಂಟುನಾಲ್ಕು 32. This is, I have taken 4, sorry. This is 4 times, 4 times, 4 times. So 320 centimeter. Okay. So therefore the total length of tape required to fix the glasses is 320 centimeter or 320 divided by 100, that is 3.2 meters. So 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeter. You can put it this way. So 320 centimeter tape is required to paste all these edges. So I will stop at this stage, dear students. I will take up the remaining problems in the next class. So thank you all.